I do. I feel a little bit different. I feel like I'm losing weight. I don't weigh myself. Good morning, Pez. Good morning, Crystal Power. How are you? Okay, good morning. Crystal, I'm going to get your stuff out to you today. I'm going to work on it today. Well, I'm going to work on it today. Hopefully I can get it out today. But I ain't got nothing to do but package it up. But I've got time. Good morning, Peggy Toe. I see you. I see you, lady, in the house. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Man, I do, I don't weigh myself because I guess it's not about really weight. It's about, you know, making better decisions. Full across. You can't just sit there and say, oh, I'm just going to clean one room. You got to clean the whole house. So you start with little things and you work your way up into, you know, what you can do. And trust me, I feel a difference. I feel a difference. Yes, I do. I'll put on my shirt. It's not as tight. My leggings. When you wear leggings or something, they stretch out to your body, and now they kind of, you know, kind of very loose. They're not tight, tight, tight. So, good morning. Let me see who's in the house. I got, I got my wire glasses on, which they love to fall down. But I'll see if I can just read what you guys are saying. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning, Gloria. Good morning. I'm going to call you this morning. I am going to call you, baby girl. You been on my mind. Hey, Don, good morning. Hey, Misty Blue, good morning to you. Marsha, JoJo, baby, good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning, you guys. Share the live, share the live. Share, share, share. Y'all need to start doing stuff like that. Y'all need to start sharing. Come on, sharing is caring, sharing is caring. We're going to talk a little bit about relationships this morning because it's on my mind. Not my relationship, just chit-chat. We just chit-chat while we walk. We're just trying to keep this channel over here activated because if you don't use it, you lose it. So this is why we come on this channel for anything after shows and stuff. We go shopping. Pooh Bear comes over here. He gets his little eat his lunch on. He loves the camera. He do. He love the camera. Oh, I gotta share with you guys something about Pooh Bear. It is so cute. But I don't know if Sonia Watts is in here. But she would love to hear this. Hey, Robin, Gary, how you doing? Hey, Linda. Good morning to you. Happy Saturday. You know? So I think, you know, you guys know I'm not no expert. I've made millions of mistakes dating. I've dated a lot of men too, though. People are like, okay, how many men have you dated? At one particular time, I've counted more than 100. Now, I'm not the typical female. I don't lay down with men. And I'm just not telling you guys this to be like politically correct. If I laid down with him, I would tell you, but no, that just wasn't me. That's not my forte. I wasn't raised like that. When I say I wasn't raised like that, having all them brothers, you don't get close. You don't get close to this over here. I just learned. That's what they want. That's what you don't give them. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like I was a good person. Like I said, you out there on your own. When you hit 14, then look at that Mercedes right there. You guys see that Mercedes right there? Yeah, let me tell you something. Now I know whose Mercedes that is. Remember I was telling you about the Mercedes? Now, I don't know why they didn't stop, but I just got through looking in the car and seeing who was driving it. Okay, you guys there? I don't know what just happened. Walker. Don't tell me that's Dominique. No, it can't be. Hey, you guys there? I'm sorry. I almost got ready to start it all over again. I don't know what happened. That ain't never happened to us in a long time. We ain't did that in a long time. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, I just looked and it's kind of weird because I don't know why he ain't stopped and say, "Hey, how you doing?" Do. It's funny how here's our little monkey cigars that we used to make when we was kids. Draw them out and do what you do. But anyway, you guys, I'm gonna tell you something. I started feeling a difference in my stomach area. Only thing I ate yesterday was a cucumber, tomato, onion with some vinegar, salt and pepper salad. Have you guys ever made that before? And guess what? I think it did something. It did something. All right, thank you. I'm glad you came back. I'm glad you came back. Good morning, Tracy. How are you? Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. So, we're going to talk a little bit this morning. I know whether you married or not married, this conversation is for you. She says, "You're doing so good. You lost 79 pounds. Well, ooh, congratulations. I got to lose 40 pounds. I'm going to tell you guys right now. I've got to lose 40 pounds. 40 pounds. Because I have high blood pressure. Now, I don't take the medicine like I'm supposed to because I'm in, I guess, what you call denial. I'm in denial. But I do know, with the field that I work in, that you can control and prevent or change that, you know, diagnosis. It don't have to be. Since it's in the early stages of having high blood pressure, I can kind of get a handle on it if I lose weight and exercise. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if I lost 79 pounds, girl, they probably think I'm on something. They say, "You on some crack." That what kind of diet you on? If I lost 79 pounds, shoot, baby, woo, I probably couldn't stand up. I'd be looking like a pencil. A pencil, you hear me? But I do need to lose. It doesn't matter if it's 100 pounds, 200 pounds, whatever. I need to lose 40 pounds. A lot of people say 40 pounds ain't nothing. It's a whole lot when it took you a year to get there, you know? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, well, let's talk about relationship a little bit this morning. She says, "I do gymnastics to stay in shape." Oh, really? Okay. Well, I got the mirror. It's set up. I did one session yesterday. My daughter finally got a hold of her. Told her, "Hurry up, get over here. Come over here." She come a running. She come a running. She come in the house. We go downstairs. Like I said, you guys, once I get the hose patched up where they did all the electrical for me, I'll show it to you guys. I might even be doing a lot of lives while on there. And so I'm gonna share with you. Maybe they'll send me a couple more. How you doing? Maybe they'll send me a couple more, and they may donate them, cause I'm gonna. It's a lot of hype to it, but as far as right now, on a scale 1 to 10, I'm at a 7 as far as the performance right now because I really haven't got into it and see what all it could do. It's just like getting a computer. You know, you got a computer. It's you know, you can now get on the internet, but you don't know the speed. You don't know, like you just don't know everything yet. So I can't rate it right now. But am I happy with it? Yes, I am. They give you a 30-day trial, like before you even make a payment or whatever. 30 days, no matter what. They'll come pick it up in 30 days if you say, you know what, this is not for me. Just keep the box. And I got the box right there on the side. I'm going to keep the box. She said, I was a gymnastic on the 1979 National Gymnastics team. Girl, cool, good. Did you make it to the Olympics? Did you make it to the Olympics? You didn't have to make it to the Olympics, but, you could have. You probably could have been there where you were at, you know. Was you good? I think, I think, I know for a fact that we all are good at something, and it all depends on how much effort and work you put into it. Girls were better, but I was okay. Got a scholarship for college. Great. Yeah. Let me tell you something though, Paz. The basketball players, like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant and all of these people. Hey, Freddie, good morning to you. I love you too. Good morning, loving God. Diane. All these people, they're not the best. I've seen better players than, like people be like, no, Michael Jordan is the best. Well, he's the best that you see that they have put there. And yeah, he do practice. Good morning to you. They practice and everything, but he is good. But he's not the best. You don't have to be the best. You have to be in that position and want it and go for it. And if it's for you, it's for you. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But good, you got something out of it. You got college, got everything paid for, and you probably love what you were doing. You know what? And everybody that's made it, that is a superstar, that is a celebrity, that I know, and I know plenty of them, you guys. I'm telling you, I know them. I call them by first name, okay? And I know plenty of them. You guys wouldn't even believe half the people I know. I don't even trip on it. I don't drop names because people be like, oh, let me be your friend. Maybe you can meet me to... No, no, no. I don't know them like that, like, like, I don't get no clout because I know you or, you called or whatever, whatever. No. What I'm saying is, and I'm just trying to tell you guys, without dropping any names, they all said the same thing to me. I listen to people of this nature. Why do I listen to them? They got where they are some kind of way. There is a formula of some kind of way of you guys all did the same thing. So what is it? And when I ask them that question, they all say the same thing. What do you think they tell me? Put it in the chat. Come on, you guys. We gonna learn today. We gonna learn today. We gonna get this in somebody's. This is for somebody. I guarantee it. Somebody's in this chat right now. I'm not trying to prophesize because you know what? I'm not going to say I'm not no prophetess. But I'm not prophesizing. I'm just telling you somebody needs this and they need to hear what I'm getting ready to tell them so that they won't be scared to do what they need to do. Exactly, Crystal. Work hard at it. Continue. Don't stop. No matter what nobody say. No, you don't got to be the best. Always be positive. Exactly. You keep going no matter what. Don't, even if it looks bad, even if you ain't the best, even if, somebody left you, even if, you know, it didn't work out the way you were supposed to. I guarantee you, just like everybody say, and it is true, you may not reach the star, but you will be amongst the clouds. You will be higher than you were. And that may be satisfying to you as where you're supposed to be. But your goal, you just do it. Just do it. Don't be sitting there, oh, you do better than me. Oh, I don't know. I, what if? Don't even go into it in a negative attitude. Just don't. Just don't. Yes, I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. A lot of things, I always read people's autobiographies and things of that nature. I like to hear how they got where they are. Like, I learned a lot from, what's his name? Sean John. People call him P. Diddy, whatever you want to call him. I learned a lot from him. A very respectful man. A lot of stuff happened to his life. If you ever read his book, if you ever talk to him, he'll tell you. He didn't go into the entertainment and clothing because that's what he did. He loved throwing parties, high quality structured parties. He was the party guru person. That's who he was. He started connecting, the dots. This person with that person, and people who had names and people who sell drugs or whatever. So gangbangers and stuff. People that was positive, popular people. He threw parties and then he invited the girls. He went and got all the girls. So wherever the girls go, the guys go, right? Wherever the girls go, the guys go. Do you know that he threw this party? And I think it was like 9 people got killed at this party at the beginning of his journey. Did you guys hear what I said? He threw this glamorous party. Everybody was there. That was somebody. Not hired. He made all these girls. Told them, please come to the party. It's on him. You can drink what you want to drink. So, of course, all the men is going to be there. The party was humongous. This is before anybody knew who he was. He was still Sean John. Or, Sean Combs, whatever you want to call him. He threw a party. Somebody was shooting. They trampled over each other. 9 people got, I think it was 9. I may be wrong with the number, but it was a huge number, roundabout in the 9, 10, 11, 12. It could have even been higher than that. But as I can remember, it was 9 people died that day at his party. You guys hear me? This is not a lie. Go look it up. Okay? This is not a lie. I'm telling you. Go look it up if you don't believe me. Matter of fact, Google it. Google it. Somebody come back in here and tell me how many got killed in that party. Please, somebody Google it and somebody tell me how many people died at Sean John's party, the big guru party that he threw when he was in college, high school. Get that number for us so we all know and we'll remember. That's right, SP. Got to stay positive. I'm proud, Mama, cuz my son is getting tons of offers for his football career. Yes, make sure you be right there and explaining that stuff to him, because when they don't have someone to step in and tell them when if they're making a decision going to the wrong place or whatever, and not keeping the grades up or transferring, they may not be able to play, and then they're sad and depressed. I had some offers too. I didn't understand how it worked. If I transferred, I didn't realize I couldn't play that following year. I didn't know. Anyway, it was 9, SP. Thank you, JoJo. Thank you. See what I'm saying, you guys? 9 people died. Sean John went into depression mode. Oh, they're making a movie about it? 9 killed, 29 injured. Okay. See what I'm saying? I got no reason to lie to you. I could have told you this without reading it. I already knew. You know what I'm saying? She said, I have to read about it. Yeah, read about it. Read about it. But it did not stop him. You see what I'm saying? It did not stop him. He was like, oh my goodness, I must be the worst. 9 people died at my party. He kept throwing parties, kept throwing parties, kept throwing parties. Now, I'm going to tell you guys know this. This is no secret. Sean John, or Puffy, whatever you want to call him, P. Diddy, he changes his name like he changes his jaws. I mean, he is what he is. He can do that. But anyway, I love him. I just do. I respect the man and everything. I know his whole entire story. I've even read his story. I knew his story, but he loves the Lord, and that's a big price to be done through a party and 9 people got killed. You would be like, oh my God. You would stop. You would be like, I ain't doing. If I was a nurse and gave somebody the wrong shot or something, or I cooked a meal and everybody ate it, 9 people died, I'm done. You see what I'm saying? I don't even want to cook no more. I just wouldn't. 9 people got, that's what happened. Okay. So anyway, and I know we're off topic, but anyway, what I'm saying is, everybody that is famous has had many, many trials and errors. Many, many, many. It just didn't happen overnight and everything worked out and everything's fine. People lost kids. People had to walk away from marriages. People had dropped out of school, and they just kept on going. And then finally one day, it took one thing to change in their life. Bang. And everything changed. And I had a business. I didn't put a lot into it, but we started with $300, $400, $500. My mother put some money into it. I put some money into it. And next thing I know, I had pretty much an empire. I did. I don't know why it worked and why it worked so fast. I don't know, but it did. It did. But we continued and continued and continued. Even when things looked bad, we continued. And it just worked out. It worked out until we had 7, 8 different sites and spots. And we were making a lot. Making 6 figures, no problem. But it came with a price. It came with a price. And the price is, and we're back on topic, the price is, some people can't handle, they can't handle making it to the top. They can't handle when everything is going their way. JoJo said, I had a rough life growing up. One thing I've learned, you can always change for the better and make your world better. My children helped me with that. Made my world better for them than myself. Exactly. Good morning, Willa Hellamina. Some people cannot handle success. Anyway, on to the topic. I wanted to talk about relationships and stuff. You guys, whether you're in a marriage or you just in a relationship, make sure that you know what you're getting yourself into. Don't be all lustful because, he's sticking his tongue out, licking his lip, got the dreamy eye going for you, and you just a smiling and a cucka and all this other stuff. First of all, you know what you look like, and don't get off into that game, okay? And he knows what you look like too. You know when somebody's putting the mustard on heavy. Nobody should have to be able to tell you. You know. But you have to make sure when you're dating that the qualities that you're dating, you're looking for. You want a man to love you. You want a man to respect you or a partner, whatever you doing. And I'm not tripping. I'm just saying. All I know is the man and the woman relationship. I don't know that other. I mean, I've heard of it, but I can't speak on it because I wouldn't even do it no justice. I would be messing up all over the place. I'm not saying I have anything bad about it. I'm just saying I don't know nothing. I don't know too much about that to speak on it as much like that. You know what I'm saying, you guys? So don't get me wrong thinking, you have to be in this type of relationship, what I'm saying. You know what you can handle and what you can't. Okay, let me see. We got somebody coming up behind us. Okay, what's going on here? Hey, good morning. That's my first time seeing that kid. That's my first time seeing that kid. And he's a kid. She said those red pot socks. That's a kid. Girl, he know older than maybe about. Hey! Oh, yes. Oh, he lived next to you? Okay, I've never seen him before. He's a good kid? All right. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, because I never seen him before. I was just wondering. All right, have a good day. Yeah, it's nice shade. And it's getting a nice breeze. All right. You guys have a good day. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh yeah, they're letting me know where that kid come from. I don't know. They know I'm gonna watch. That's right, Espy. Show them how you treat you. Yeah. So anyway, back to what we was talking about. They told me he's a good kid. Cause they know I'll be watching. No, I'm not the nosy neighbor. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do want to know the kids in the block or something. Some kid came to my door the other day looking for another kid, and I was kind of skeptical, but I was just really tired. He woke me up in the middle of my nap, and I just told him where the kid lived, and I shouldn't have really done that, but hey, don't come over my house in the middle of the day knocking on the door like you the police looking for another kid. Another kid don't live here. I'm sorry. If they didn't tell you where they lived, they probably didn't want you to, but hey, don't come over here. They must have told you they lived over here from hiding from you. But you go over there and knock on them door, wake them up. Leave me alone. In the middle of the day. But he said his name was Monty. He was looking for Dominique. I said, Dominique or Daniel? No, I didn't. I didn't say that. I'm just playing with you guys. Anyway, he said he gave her a ride, but she wouldn't tell him where he lived. I said, oh, maybe she hid from you. He says, no. I mean, he looked kind of weird himself. I just told him, go knock on her door. Because they got some really good cameras over there. I don't think you want to even deal with these people over here. We're a really tight-knit community. Very tight-knit. You guys see what I'm saying? Very tight. Very. And I love it. I love my neighbors. My neighbor next door to me is doing some really ghetto stuff, throwing stuff in my backyard. I know it's his stuff. He broke down his fence, but instead of taking his broke down fence with him, he threw it in my backyard like it's mine. It ain't mine. And I don't want to go have to take your junk and go take it to the dump. Take your junk with you. If you break your fence down, take your broken fence with you. Don't throw it in my backyard like it's mine. It's not. And I just get tired of this neighbor. And the sad thing about it is, and I hate to say this, but they're of another descent. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And I'm going to address it to him. I'm going to say, hey, you know that's your fence. Why is it just laying in my backyard? If you put a new fence up, why did you put your old fence in my backyard and it's just laying there? I don't like junk and trash in my yard. And I do believe he killed my tree. I believe he killed my tree. I'm just saying. Never had a problem with that tree for 30 years. And all of a sudden they moved in. And he works for the city, you know, in the parks and stuff with trees. And then, you know, in winter times he does the snow plows and stuff in the streets and put down salt and stuff. He killed my tree, I think. Because he wanted to cut down my tree and I told him no and he cut it anyway. And he was like, I was just trimming it up and then my tree died. Now I got a dead tree. Yeah, it died. It died this year. He moved in 3 months ago. My tree died 2 months ago. I'm just telling you all the truth. And I can make him pay for that tree. Because you got to remember, I paid $100 for the tree, and now it's 30 years. $100 times 30. That's what you get. That's what you get. Because that's an investment every year. Happy birthday, BJ. Happy birthday to y'all. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Why is he cutting your tree? I don't know. I told him not to. He went to my husband and asked my husband. My husband said, trim it. And when I came home, it was already trimmed. And he cut the artery of my tree. And it just died. It died within 2 weeks after he did that. He knew what he was doing. Yeah, he knew what he was doing. I said, I told him no, and I told you I told him no. Why would you come and you tell him yes? He killed my tree. Dang, BJ. I remember doing your birthday last year. My goodness, how time flies. I remember we made a little thing on the community board for BJ. I remember seeing BJ's name up there. Some people I don't get a chance to because they tell me too late or whatever, or we get a little busy and I don't do it or something. But you know, but I do remember having BJ's birthday up there last year. Golly, and now here it is again. It's your birthday again, girl. What is you gonna be? 29, 95. Anyway. Good morning, Florida. How you doing? If anybody seen Tiffany Drake in the building, please let her know that I'm looking for her. Call me, give me a call. I want to talk to her, let her know everything is good. I appreciate her help yesterday. I appreciate it. I don't want nobody feeling bad about what went on yesterday. No, especially when they put some effort in, tried or whatever. You know, it is what it is. Some people can role play and be in character. Some people just can't do it. She said 59. Oh my goodness, girl. All righty. All righty. Well, you don't look no 59 and enjoy yourself. Mm-hmm. Well, at least you ain't 60 yet. You know. Anyway, make your husband dig out the dead tree. I would make mine. It's too old of a tree. The roots go everywhere. We have to. Well, you know what, the neighbor did tell me that he does do a lot of work around my house for free. So I'm not, I can't even really get really really mad. Good, Florida, good. I'm glad everything is going good for you this morning. But I'm gonna tell you guys something. You're welcome. I ate that cucumber, tomato, and onion with vinegar, salt, and pepper. And you know what? I think something changed from yesterday to today. I really do. I'm not gonna go get on the scale and stuff. I'm not that petty. I'm not that shallow. But I'm telling you guys, baby, I might eat that again. My boss gave me the cucumbers, tomato out of her garden, and I had some onion in the refrigerator. So I just was like, what am I gonna eat? Now let me tell you, I didn't get full on it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I cut up the whole tomato, the whole cucumber, and and sliced a little onion. Do that vinegar in there. Probably about a good, I don't know, 2, 3 tablespoons, salt and pepper, and I ate it. And yeah, it was sour. But I think the vinegar by itself, like if you drink a teaspoon of vinegar a day, you're gonna lose weight. You're going to. So if you are doing something, that is good for you. She said, I don't like cucumbers at all. Well, Willa Helena, uh, I don't know if there's anything that you can substitute other than cucumbers. See, y'all like, I like the cucumber, but I don't like the tomato. Well, there's other things you can do too. You can buy cabbage and onion and boil your cabbage. You could boil your cabbage and onion soup, and you can eat that. Cabbage and onion, you guys. Your cabbage and onion. I can't remember if tomatoes in there. You can put tomatoes in it or not tomatoes in it. But cabbage soup. It's something that has to do with the acid or something that's in that will eat the fat. It will eat unwanted fat. Good morning. That's true, SP. And before you go bed at night, exactly. Well, it's just so tastes so nasty. It's just hard to get into the habit of doing it every day, and you gotta hold your nose and swallow it, and you be like, oh. But guess what? If you're doing your little workout or whatever, and here's something else too. I mean, maybe mix it all together. It could be okay. Yeah. You can, in your water, the ones that like cucumber, put cucumber in your water. That is the freshest water you can drink. I learned that at the spa. I go to the spa. And if anybody want to check it out, the spa that I go to, it does facials and things of that nature. It's very expensive. It's called Healing Waters. I don't know if they have them in your town or your state or your city or whatever, but you can look it up. You can Google it or whatever. It's called Healing Waters. Have facials done is almost like 100, $200 or whatever. When you go in there, if you get chemical peels, microabrasions, and things of that nature, or they don't do no excretions or whatever. Whatever it is, popping pimples and stuff. They don't do that. You got to go to a dermatologist for that. What they do is they keep your skin from breaking out and stuff. So they have all the things, and they're very, very good, very expensive. But if you have to pamper yourself, baby yourself, look for places like that. Yeah, sometimes you got to spend that $100, go in there, come out looking all red in the face because they done scraped you up or whatever. But I guarantee you that second day, your face will be like banging. You be like, oh my goodness, look here. Vinegar and water and cucumbers 2 times a day. Crystal, thank you. Anybody else got anything good to tell somebody while they're in here? Now, I was talking about the relationship, and go ahead and put it in the chat. I do want to read it because you'll be helping me. Because I'm trying to figure out some of the things that I can go to the store today and get to help me on my journey. And I don't want to go get some tater chips, okay? That's not going to help. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, we gonna be busy next year. Next year we got so much stuff to do. It ain't even funny, you guys. We got so much to do. It ain't even funny. Yeah. Okay. She says lemon for lemon water in the morning. So I can probably do some lemon and some tea, some hot tea. Yeah. What's it called? The acidosis or something? The acid helps to break down that body fat. Thank you. I gotta get some lemons. And grapefruit. Grapefruit. Y'all forgot about grapefruit. Grapefruit is good. Now you can't be putting sugar on it though. And then you can drink grapefruit juice. And I'm gonna tell you something, a lot of people don't know this, but when you drink cranberry juice, it helps thicken your blood. I'm just telling you guys. See what I'm saying? It helps thicken your blood. So I drank cranberry juice, and man, it was good. It was good for my workout and stuff. I see a lot of the ladies at work that do lemon and water in their water bottles every day. Oh, okay. Thank you. I had forgot about lemons. That's what remind me of grapefruit. So yes, thank you. I did try cucumber, love vinegar and water. I have tried many times. Yeah, it's hard to get in the swing of it and do it every day, or put it on your regimen, a routine thing. People always say the same thing. I sometimes I be like, y'all need to quit. Y'all need to quit. You're trying to lose weight. Quit saying this is trying to be this gonna be change of your. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be in it and then you're gonna drop it or whatever. But yeah, do try to make it a daily practice thing or something. But let's be honest with you guys. We're doing it for health and we're doing it for health and appearances, your weight or whatever. You know, let's call a spade a spade. Come on. If you don't get up, you starting is the key. Starting is the key. And you're gonna get on the scale and it's gonna look like you didn't do nothing. Then you're gonna get all sad about it and be like, oh, forget it. Let me just go get me a whole big old pot of spaghetti and then I'm gonna go sit at the TV and eat me this half pint of ice cream. No. You say, you know what? I didn't lose no weight. I got on the scale. I've been walking for a whole month. I got on the scale. It actually said I weighed 6 pounds. Was it 6 pounds? Let me see. I think it said I weighed 6 pounds more than I did the day I started. And I couldn't tell you how that happened. I don't know. Green tea SP if you can handle grapefruit juice. Yes. I don't know what happened. I couldn't tell you. But you know what? Yeah, I got a little bit depressed about it. But you know what? The next morning I got up and I went and walked again. I said, the devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. My son brought me over breakfast. Then he turned around and came on. He came back from his family reunion. He brought me ribs. He brought me sausage. He brought me hamburger. He brought me catfish. He brought me baked beans, potato salad. I mean, the plate was overrunneth. Over. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. My kids ain't brought me a plate since when? Thanksgiving? I done got 3 meals in one day. 2 days. 2 days. That was 2 days. I said I'm going on a diet. Here come the meals. My husband bringing me Dunkin' Donuts. He stepped out and he come back. He said, "Wasn't that donut good?" I thought, yeah, I gave it to Shug. I said, "Yeah." I kind of mumbled to myself, "Shug enjoyed it." I wasn't eating that donut. I wasn't gonna eat that donut. I'm laying here watching the water being lazy this morning, but I did have my lemon water. Okay. You can try cucumber, lemon, fresh mint at night before you go to bed, but you have to strain it first. Oh, really? Okay. Temptation, yeah, it was. It was. But he don't realize I'm doing more every day. I do my walk no matter what. I do my walk. I don't think I lose anything. I think it's more like my walk is like my stretch. And then now that I got the mirror, I'll go downstairs and do a 30-minute workout every day because I'm at home. So Why not just do a 30-minute workout while I'm washing clothes? Okay? Then I got my jump rope, so I will go out every other day, not every day, but every other day. I'll go in my driveway and I would do 50 jumps from my jump rope. Not a lot. Not a lot, you guys. I can't handle a lot. You know what I'm saying? And and then maybe, it'll just get better and better and better. But like I say, you guys, don't get mad when you start seeing my face, not all puffy and chunky like I done, ate the cow and the pig and the goat. You start seeing my face shrink, and then you start seeing, my weight falling off, and things perking up, and I'm doing my squats too, so my backside's gonna be looking nice. I'm doing my twists. I haven't started doing my twists yet and my squats, but I'm going to. That's what I'm telling you guys. I'm gonna start doing my squats and my twists, so I can get that fit. It's gonna be right. You understand what I'm saying? It needs to be tight. You know, I'm not competing with no youngster because you know what? I've had my day. I've had my day. I'm competing with me. You feel me? I'm competing with me. Nobody. If I say I want to be able to walk 2 blocks without stopping, I want to get to that point. I'm going to have to eventually get to the point. That's my goal. I'm not competing with nobody. Right now, I can walk around the block once, but I have to stop after that once and catch my breath. And that's okay right now. This is the beginning. This is the honeymoon. Okay, let me walk a little bit more while we talk. SP, it's going to be right and tight. Papa better watch out. Yeah, Shay, you know it. You know it. He already asking me questions. I told him last night. I said, I got out the shower and I said, oh, I think my stomach done went down. And he says, this is what people say when you know that they a little bit upset that you're working out on yourself. I'm gonna just be honest with you guys. He said, you think, baby, you just put a fire underneath me. I don't think it. I know it. I shoot, for real. You know what I'm saying? You better ask somebody. If you ain't paying attention, somebody will. He said, you think? Now, he's as big as he's ever been in his life. My husband weighs 230 something pounds or something like that. I think he said 250 or 260 or something. I can't remember. But he's in the 200. He's never been over 200. But he stands 6'1" or 2. You guys understand what I'm saying? Do it for yourself. Yeah. Trust me, trust and believe. I am doing it for me. Well, myself is me. My husband is me too. We are one. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gotta be in agreement with me though. I tell you that much. But I'm gonna tell you what I ain't gonna do. I'm not gonna wait and let him go work out, or because men they can lose that weight like that. Bam. You know what I'm saying? Women it's hard, especially if you've had kids before, because you still got that pouch from having them babies. So usually, and this is what somebody told me. I don't know how true it is, but women that have had kids, okay, whatever your weight was when you had your kid, do not go over that weight. Like if you carried a baby and you was like 135 pounds, but you gained all your weight, remember whatever weight, your highest weight, that do not go past that, because your body is structured to carry that weight only. When you go past that, that's where all the stretch marks, that's when the obesity comes in and everything. And that's when it's hard. Because guess what? that weight was gained by when you had the baby. So your body can stretch there. If you stretch it anymore, you're gonna have problems because that's a different kind of weight that you had when you were carrying the baby. You were eating for the baby, and your body was keeping in certain things just in case the baby needed it or something. It don't do that now because you don't have no baby. Okay, I see Dominique. You know. Good morning. Oh Lord. So anyway, she's looking in these people's car. Look. She's looking in them people's car. She's looking in the car. Look. I'm just looking right at her. You know what I'm saying? And look, she's looking at me. She's looking at me. She's looking at me. I'm looking at her. She's decided to go. This girl was finna break into their car. Unfreaking believable. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She probably was the one that broke in their car that one day that their door was open. She probably was the one that did that. She had nerves to look through their window. Did you guys see that? I pointed the camera while she was doing it. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Put a one in the chat. In daylight. She had no qualms of doing it either. I'm glad it's on this video, you guys. Unfreaking believable. That's why I don't want her around my house or anything. She gets comfortable. She'll be looking all in your car and rummaging through your stuff. She didn't have a problem. She did not have a problem looking. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Oh my goodness. Oh my God. In broad daylight. And then she see me looking at her. And it's, because I'm just sitting here on my car looking at her. She kind of circled around. She kind of circled around and then she walked on. Oh, don't worry about it. But trust me, it's recorded. Don't worry. I almost said something to her and said, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" I should have said something, you guys. I should have said, "What are you doing?" See, what are you doing? Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, she went on down the street, you guys. She went on down the street. But I probably should have said something. Tell her, "Hey, what are you doing? You're making a bad decision here. What are you doing? You can go to jail for what you're doing right now. You know that." Oh, Lord. These kids. These kids. Unbelievable. Good morning, Monica. Good morning. Hey, Lisa Taylor. I'm saved, but she could catch these hands. Oh, my goodness. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Anyway, we were talking about relationships and stuff. So, we were talking about how people would go after a man and be like, "Oh, he makes six figures. He could fix this, he could fix that, or whatever. He drives this, he drives that." Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about a man. To get a good man, it ain't about how much he makes. Now, you don't want somebody that ain't working now. You don't want that. But it ain't about how much he makes or what he drives. You don't want that. You should have hollered at her. Yeah, well, I almost did. I couldn't. Well, actually, it kind of surprised me. She did it right in front of me. It just surprised me that she did that right in front of me. I really mind my own business, but I tell you what, I bet you when she do it again, I'm gonna say, "Looky here, you, Dominique, what are you doing?" That's what I'm gonna say, y'all. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say, Dominique, what are you doing? You know you can go to jail for what you're doing, right? You stop that. Now get on now. Y'all know how them Southern people talk. Get on now. You hear me? You hear? Get. Them Southern folks. Ooh, ooh, you guys. Guess what? I'm gonna tell y'all something real quick. Hold on. Y'all want to hear it? Nah. I can't share it with you. It's about something, you guys. It's about. Anybody follow the cupcake case? Anybody follow the cupcake case? SP holler and say, hey, I'ma call the popo. It's about the cup. Oh my goodness. Hey, Papa, what you doing? Getting ready to go to the shop? Guess what just happened? I was walking down the street, and the girl over there, her name is Dominique, right? She comes out the house and start looking in this car right here. I mean, she literally put her hands, cuffed her hands together, stuck her face, all looking all through there and stuff. And so, I pointed the phone over there, and she looked at me, and she kind of circled back, you know, like she looking for something. You know what she looking for. But anyway, she looking and stuff, and then she walked away. I'm like, oh my goodness, here we go. I'm just letting you know she's going through cars and vehicles and stuff. So you might want to be locking your stuff up at night. I gave her a ride a couple of days ago, the other day. She was at the Quick Trip. I gave her a ride to McDonald's. She said, she see me at the Quick Trip. She said, hey. Because I told her my name was SP, but she said, can I have a hug? And I gave her a hug. She said, can I get a ride? I was like, oh my God. Yeah. All righty. All right, Papa. Be good. I thought that tornado was gonna come and wipe us out last night. I was scared. I know. Let me go up here. Was she wanting what? Oh, I didn't know it was this late. It must be 10 o'clock. Malcolm! Come here, Malcolm. Come here, Malcolm. I don't want him to get ran over. Oh, he got out the way. Uh, don't be too trusting, SP. Never let your guard down. Yeah. It's trained hard around here, too. Yeah. So, what she wanted, the car is something she see in the car yet. No, what's the cupcake case? Oh, you don't know about the cupcake? Well, I won't talk about it. Gonna, go, gonna now. It's Southern. Say, yeah, there's an update on the cupcake case. She said, "What is a cupcake case?" Nah, JoJo, it's a case that we followed about 2 years ago, where a baby girl was dropped off at a birthday party down there in Alabama, and the mom dropped the baby off at the party. A party she wasn't invited to, but the girl, they was in a apartment complex. Her cousin lived in the apartment complex, so she dropped off her daughter and her son, and because it was a lot of kids out there playing, and then she did whatever she wanted to do. She left or whatever, but her cousin was there to watch the kids. Now we don't know who was watching the kids or whatever, but the little girl came up missing, and they couldn't find the baby. I think she was like 3 or 4 years old. Can't remember how old she was. 3, 4, 5. Anyway, they searched for this baby for about a week, about 10 days. Uh, people thought there was foul play with the dad because they've been um, you know, distant or whatever. Anyway, a couple named Derek Brown or Contessa Brown, she's also known as Derica. She changed her name, and a guy named Patrick actually was charged for killing the baby and doing sexual things to the child and things of that nature. Anyway, the mother's name, her name is April, and the whole world knew about this case. We were all angry and mad. This baby, we covered it, we covered it, we covered it, we covered it, we covered it. It was a very sad, sad thing. I still think about Cupcake. Very beautiful little girl. Some people thought the father had something to do with it. Some people, I mean, I didn't know what to think. I never knew what to think. Some people said it was a drug dealer, or there's a guy that's down there in I want to say southern Alabama, but I don't know if it's the southern part of Alabama. It's Alabama, and his name is I can't remember what his name is. But he sings a lot of songs. He does some rapping and stuff. They call him what's his name, you guys? What's the gentleman's name? We be making fun of him and everything. He's a good guy. He's a good rapper and everything. He's got some songs out and stuff like that. And anyway, she said, I didn't up here in okay in Canada. Well, you missed a lot because it was huge. It was huge. It was like Vito, yeah, Vito. So Vito and the biological dad got into it. They were banging on social media, Facebook, you name it. Every time you turn around, they was cussing each other out, showing guns and stuff, saying you did this, you did that. Well, Vito's friend somehow had sexual intercourse with the baby's mama, named Nolan. And so somehow some people were saying that they were fighting because the baby got taken because Nolan and the biological dad had beef, and Nolan was supposed to have told the biological dad, "I'll bring it to your kids," and things of that nature. And everybody was angry with everybody. Anyway, the two people that they got in custody, they're getting ready to come up on trial. Two Gun Vito. That's right, Two Gun Vito. And Vito was very well known. He actually killed a guy for breaking into his house, and it was what was it? Governor's the governor's nephew, something of that nature. I started watching you doing the Cupcake case. Yes. Anyway, there is some kind of update on that case. It's not good. It's not good, is what I hear, though. It's what I hear. And I needed to call and get some clarifications, but this is what I hear. I didn't go looking for it, it came to me. So if you guys want to know, you got to let me know if you want to know, and I'll tell you what I hear. But Other than that, yeah, I really don't want to put it out there because it is not good. Some people kill their own kids, and some of them sold their kids, and all because of money, and it also trafficking also. Pet says, I found SP on the Amari case. Okay. So that, but so you must be new, Pez. You're really new, you know? Hey Cherie, how you doing? So we've been around for a while. We did the Malia Davis case, and I think we did justice on Malia Davis case, and then we did King Hill case. And we were like, they were like getting mad at me, so they was like, I don't want you to talk about it. I was like, okay. Even in this case, the mama was like, I don't. No, she didn't never tell me, but you know what? You could tell when people just. Here's the thing, you guys. Uh, if they don't like you or like how you do it, if they think you made a penny, they mad. You know what I'm saying? They be like, I don't want you to make no money on my baby. I don't make no money off your baby. Like right now, if they throw a commercial in there and you guys watch it, that's what you make money off of. You make money off the commercial. You don't make money off of what you said. People's like, you got 1,000 people in there. It don't matter if you got one person in there. You don't get nothing because you got 1,000 people watching you. It don't work like that. Let me say this again, you guys. You can have 10 people in your chat and all of them watch a commercial. You might make $17. Okay? Repeat it with me. You got 10 people in your chat. All 10 of them watch the commercials. You might make $16, $17, $5, $2, or whatever. You're going to make something if all 10 watch the commercials. Okay? Say it with me. Please repeat this. You guys need to get this. Get it in your head. Let's not be, we cannot just run around saying stuff because it sounds good, because you sound like when people say stuff like you're clout chasing. First you need to know what clout mean, and first you need to know what you're talking about. Here's the thing, okay? You make money on commercials. All right, BJ, have a good day. You make money on commercials. If you don't watch the commercials, the content creator don't make money. Okay? Because your content, when you're talking about dead babies and things that done happen, they're not going to pay you for that. I'm just being honest with you guys. So you got 10 people, they watched the commercial, you made $7 that day, or that week, or that month, or whatever. You got 1,000 people in your chat, and you're like, oh man, there's 1,000 people over there, and nobody watched your commercial. Guess how much money you make? You make zero. You might make 7 cents. Did you hear what I said? I'm only speaking the truth. She said, JoJo says, oh, I have premium. I don't see commercials. Okay, but here's the thing, JoJo. That the good thing about you paying to not see the commercials, when you're in the chat and you paid not to see the commercials, we still get some of that because you pay not to see the commercials. You understand what I'm saying? So when you pay not to see the commercials, but you're in the chat, that still helps us. You just don't see the commercial because you've already paid not to see them. See what I'm saying? What I'm saying? You just don't. I got the premium package too, on one of my account. My other account is the account that we own here. I don't have it. So when I go somewhere looking at something, I see the commercials. Yeah, you could pay not to see the commercials. It's not expensive. I can't even remember what it is. It's probably like, I don't know, $6, $7 a month. Jojo, how much is it? I can't even remember. It just comes out of my account. There's a couple of things. I've got 4 apps I pay for my searches, and then my upload, my StreamYard. Um, I pay almost $100 in apps a month. People like, you making money. Yeah, you can pay not to see the commercials. That's why when if I share my computer with you guys and we're watching something on YouTube or something or whatever, you you won't see the commercials because I paid not to see them. She says mine I think is more Canadian prices or more. Okay, but I think it's affordable. It's affordable. It is affordable. Okay, you guys. Anyway, um, it's worth it. Yeah, it is. It is. If I don't, if I see a commercial, I'll be like, what the heck's going on? No. But and I always ask you guys to please watch the commercials. Now, I'm not going to ask you to do something I don't do. What I'm saying, you guys want to see the tree that he killed? You guys, I tried to tell you that he killed my tree. Let me show you the tree he killed. You guys think I'm lying. I ain't got to lie to you. Look, see this tree? He killed this tree. See it? See what I'm saying? He killed the tree. That's what I'm talking about. That's the tree I was telling you that my neighbor killed. I ain't got to lie to you guys. When I be telling you guys this stuff, I be telling you the truth. Now you see the other tree right next to it. It's all green and everything. Yeah, he cut the artery of the tree and it killed it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's a full tree. Now both trees were put down, but that one struggled a lot. It don't have a big base on it, but anyway, it'll be all right. You guys. Uh. Anyway, nobody really wanted to hear about the cupcake case, so I'm done with it. Don't ask me now, cause I'm done with it. I wasn't comfortable with sharing it anyway until I go get some confirmation. So let me get some confirmation, and then maybe you ask me later or something I could share it. Tell to stay away from them trees. He is dangerous. Pez says I wanted to hear it. Pez, but you don't know nothing about him. Did you say you know about? Let me see what you said. Did you know about the cupcake? I didn't know you could pay for the. Couldn't pay for the. I joined. You joined on the Maury case. You weren't even around on the cupcake. You can make it scary for Halloween decorate. It's already scary. It's a weeping willow. I mean, it's not really a weeping willow. It's actually it looks like a weeping willow. It's actually called a God. What was that? It's not even a tree that's here in the United States. Uh, it is. God, I can't remember what the name of that tree. It didn't do what it did. It's a hybrid though. They mixed. What they did was they mixed the seed with another seed to get this tree that does not even grow in the United States. And I bought the tree and it was supposed to drip down like a weeping willow tree, and it did not do it. Actually, it drooped down. That's why you see the things down, because it's supposed to be down. But anyway, it is what it is. I went back and watched Cupcake. I joined you on the channel on Amori. A member. Oh, okay. I wanted to hear it. You can make it scary for Halloween. Bonsai. No, yeah, but no, it's not half a bonsai, but it actually supposed to look like a bonsai. You see what I'm saying? But it grow tall, but it willows down. I can't remember. I'm gonna have to ask my kids because we got papers on them. And I keep the papers. I didn't think anything's gonna happen to it. I may not even have the papers on it now, but Japanese cherry willow. No, no, no. God, I can't remember what the name of that tree is. I had a dead tree in my yard, and my landlord was going to cut it down, and I asked him to so I could make my yard haunted for the kids trick or treating. They loved our yard. Yeah, I hear about that case at a later date when you have all the ducks in a row. Is it a caprice? Have a great rest of your day. See y'all next time. All right, Deborah J. Yeah, I wanna call and confirm what was told to me, but it was the streets, and I was like, get out of here! Oh my God, I want to know if it's true. I want to know. You know, say I want to know. And but I can tell you this. I can share this with you. Cortessa is allegedly supposed to be in there talking now. And the story she telling is a whole different story. See, I can tell you that without adding anybody to the equation. Okay? It sounds like a brutal case. It is very brutal. So that's why I said I wanted to go and get confirmation. Is she talking now and the story didn't change? Because you guys remember Cortessa was calling me and talking to me. And so if she's telling a whole different story, I'm going to tell her to call me. Can you prune it up and come back? Can you prune it up? What do you mean prune it up? What do you mean prune it up? Prune it to come back. What do you mean prune it? No, you can't. It won't come back. It's gone. He cut the artery. There's certain branches of a tree you cannot cut. It's the lifeline. That's like taking the heart out. And when he did it, he killed it. And he knew which one it was. He knew it, you guys. You can't tell me he didn't know it. You think he knew? Did you think he knew? He works in a park for the city. He knew. You know? Yeah, he knew. He knew. Yeah, he knew. He knew. And it's right next to his house. Now the other tree is doing fine. This cat, he ain't touched it. Please don't do me no favors. I don't want him to cut nothing or whatever. It's gone. It's gone. Yeah, he knew. And he had asked me could he remove the tree, and I said no. I said, why would you want to remove my tree? He was like, because I would like to put a driveway right there to go towards the backyard. I said, you don't got enough space of your yard to put a driveway. I'm not giving you half of my yard so you can put a driveway when you've got one on the other side of your house. We don't live in the ghetto. What are you doing? SP but a new tree and send him the bill. Trees are not really that expensive, but those trees were, I think they were like $100 a piece because they are tropical trees that was they call them, I don't know, Herberts or Hebrids or whatever. I can't remember. I got papers on them. It's sad. She said, I'll buy them. You know what? I think I will buy another tree and put it out there because um, I don't know. I just don't want one tree in my yard, but I don't know. I'm just done with it. I'm just done. She say, fence time. Yeah, you're right. And you know what? I've been thinking about that. I've been thinking about putting a fence all the way up to the front because I'm so sick already and tired of this neighbor that just moved in a couple of months ago. And he was like, hey, I'm your new neighbor. And guess what? I'm a good neighbor. And anything you need, I like working outside and everything. And we keep our yard clean and everything. And everything. I'm a good neighbor. I don't mind. I don't get in nobody's business and everything. And everything. And then he tells me, he's like, it's like, we got 3 dogs and they come out and they potty and then we'll stick a stick there where they potty. And then my son, I pay him $20 for him to come and pick up the poop. She said, okay. And then he says, okay, you got a dog. You got a dog. Do you guys do that? I'm like, no, I don't walk around my dog, see where and he poop, put in a stick, and then come back and pick it up. This is my yard. It's called fertilizing my yard. It's called free fertilizing. He was like, well, do you want my son to do it and you could just pay him? I said, no. It's called free fertilizing. You got to remember, we're on the south side of Wichita. So what did that tell you? We're in the sand. This was sand field. It's hard to even grow grass. You're gonna have hey, you have to haul dirt in. So what I'm telling you is let them fertilize as much as you can. Yeah, he keeps his yard cut, but he ain't cutting nothing but weeds. I got weeds. I got nothing but weeds this year. And let me tell you something. If the reason why I got weeds, look, just look at it. The reason why I got weeds is because his yard grew into my yard. I had sod until before they moved over there. It's not his fault. I'm just telling you guys. It's not his fault. It was the neighbors before them. That's all they had was weeds, and that's what they cut. They cut weeds. My yard was very beautiful for 3 4 years. I don't worry about it now. My puppy pooped right on the side of the neighbor, and we have to pick it up so that it don't stink at their table and grill. It good, yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what like I was smelling the dog poop the other day. He pooped really close to the porch, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to get that up. But he go out there in the yard and poop. I'm not gonna pick it up. That's just fertilize your grass. That's what you put down cow manure that fertilize your garden, right? All right. Anyway, this was a bad day for the yard, the grass, the trees, and everything. No big deal. We're off topic. No problem. I'm going to get in here. I hope everybody have a blessed day. Make some right decisions. Do not be hard-headed. Do not be hard-headed. All right, you guys? Be good, be safe, and be nice to each other. Bye. Have a great day. I love you too. Bye, everybody.